La Valletta in Malta, a beautiful country, but the government here has a dubious record on workers' rights. Last year, when the General Workers' Union staged industrial action over union recognition, the protest was violently broken up by police. Now 44 people were facing imprisonment. 27 of them appeared in court during the Global Mariner stay, and a protest on their behalf was led by crew members who marched to the courthouse. Though the ship was welcomed in Malta, the transport minister was less happy with what the captain had to say.
As of today, I'm glad to tell you that we have a Maltese sea cadet on board because he didn't find a job on a Maltese flagged vessel. When we came through the Strait of Gibraltar, I had a VHF call, vessel calling us, not giving us their names or just calling Global Mariner, and then told us that they haven't been paid for 4 months, and it was another Maltese flag. We have just heard from our colleague Zhao from Lisbon about a ship which we had to deal with last year, which was just sold in the last weeks, I understood, for $260,000, which was abandoned there, Maltese flag. The crew was repatriated on behalf of the IDF, and they were given cash advance, just the normal procedure which we always apply when we have to help seafarers.
My firm commitment is that every ship under the Maltese flag will in the coming years, will in the coming months, have to observe the conditions of the old Merchant Shipping Act, the new Merchant Shipping Act, which is being amended in a very drastic way to ensure the rights of the owners, but also more importantly, the rights of the people working on those ships. And even if it were to be only one person to be working under the wrong conditions, it is something which you have to fight to ensure that it doesn't happen anymore. This is my commitment, and I do hope that in reality, the Maltese flag will not continue to be considered in any way by ITF as a type of convenience. Because I believe that Malta Maritime Authority, the governments of Malta, have made their commitment in the past and in the present to make sure that our flag, our ships remain not only ships registered under Maltese flag, but ships which are really obeying all the legislation over here. Thank you very much.
Despite the transport minister's fine words, the Pram's Kunti is just one example of the appalling state of some Maltese ships. The Global Mariner visited this ship last year in Talcahuano, Chile. Detained by Port State Control, the ship was clearly unsafe to sail, so the American owner, based in Miami, abandoned it and all its crew. 4 months later, the Global Mariner found these Latvians and Russians with no money and dependent on food donations from the people of Talcahuano. The ITF repatriated the crew, but last reports say that the ship still lies half submerged in the Chilean port.